So, oftentimes, we often hear that when things such as patterns and repeated behaviors, especially negative behaviors, they come up over and over and over again, right? I always tell my client that when something's repeating itself, it needs your attention. Or we oftentimes hear that when you don't learn your lesson the first time, God is going to keep giving it to you until you learn it. But it wasn't until just recently when I had a minor breakdown that I had a breakthrough when I felt as though I had hit a situation that I had already been in a number of times before. And I thought that I had healed. I thought I evolved. I thought that I grew. And I beat myself up as soon as I had the realization that this is happening again. But what I didn't understand at the time is that God is either teaching you something, right, in that moment, and or He's testing you because there are layers to healing, and it's not like I didn't already know that, but I think being in the situation and coming face to face with my own self in the moment, it let me know. It let me know in that moment that sometimes things are going to come back because maybe you've healed. Maybe there's 5 layers of healing there. Like an onion, you pull it all the way till you get to the core. And perhaps I had healed different parts of the layers, but I still needed to get to the core. Could be one thing, or it could be coming back to test me to ensure that I really learned the lesson and I've graduated and I can go to my next level. And I think sometimes we have to pause and take a look at that because it's so easy to beat ourselves up. It's so easy to believe and to think that we haven't evolved, or so many of my clients say, why do I have to keep doing this work? Because healing and evolving and growing is never ending. And I know personally, sometimes I get away from it and I try to do my own thing and I try to operate because I'm like, I'm confident, I'm fierce, I know what I'm doing. And then there will be that situation or that conversation that'll trigger me to remind me that the work is never ending and it's never done. And I know that. I know that. But the trick is that we got to learn how to master our minds and our mindsets because our emotions and our feelings, which are not facts, by the way, oftentimes will try to guide us. And when you do not have a mastered mind, and that you know how to navigate, create, manifest with, connect to spirit, connect to your higher self with, connect to God with, it's so easy to let those emotions, to let abandonment speak for you, to let rejection speak for you, or the expectations you have for someone else, or the assumptions you make about what someone said or what someone else's intentions are, because you're going by your emotions. And when we fine tune our mind and our mindsets, right, which is what I love to help women do, when we fine tune our mindset and we can master that, then we're in control of it versus our emotions and our egos almost running everything around us, right? And that's very deep, and it's something that takes practice, and it's something that I'm consciously and consistently focusing on for my own healing and growth and evolvement. But again, things are oftentimes going to pop back up to teach you a deeper level, right? Or to test you because there's still another layer you need to go through. And oftentimes, when you have the breakdown and the breakthrough, the blessing that is attached to those things is very close on the other side. So just take note of that. I don't know who needs to hear this, but it is a breakthrough that I just had, and I needed to have it. Right? I needed to have it in this moment. I needed to have that experience, and I needed to be in a place where I had to go to God and say, God, what is this? Is this breaking down or is this breaking through? Right? Because it's important to know what level we're really on so that we are working again from our minds and our higher self and not so much into our lower self, right? And the camera just got real blurry. And I think that was a divine intervention to let us know that things can look blurry sometimes, right? I feel like I thought I cleared all of this up. But then you get hit with the blurriness. You get hit with the situation, you get triggered. So I just want you to reflect on that. See if that resonates with you. If you're in a season or a time where that's occurred, let me know. And if not, there's going to come a time soon that you're going to hit that moment and you're going to need to come back to this video and get this word. So take it into consideration. Is it testing me or is it teaching me? Is there a deeper layer? Not because I need to beat myself up because I'm wrong and I'm not growing, but because there's something more there that God needs to reveal the truth in me so that I can be truthful with others. Think about it. So you can unleash your fears. All right. Bye.